gozaimasu. And I want to just share with you news about one of this year's key, if not the key, Japanese film release. A film that has recently become only the fourth live-action film to surpass 10 billion yen at the Japanese box office, and the first to do so in over 20 years. A film that has played to domestic acclaim when it was released in theatres back in July, I think, and that has been touring festivals and is set to be next year Japan's official entry into the Academy Awards. That is, of course, Kokuho, a film with the meaning national treasure. That's a more or less direct translation of the title. A film that you may regard as Japanese cinema's answer to the Chinese film Farewell My Concubine, Chen Kaige's great film about performers in the Peking Opera, and the kind of national specificity of that particular form. This is a film, a very long film, almost 3 hours, that similarly spans a great deal of narrative time, something like 3 decades, in telling a story about performing in and living within the world of traditional Japanese theatre, in this case kabuki. It tells a story of a character born into a Yakuza family and who achieves acclaim largely as an onagata, a female impersonator, as kabuki has tended as a traditional art form that began when women were not allowed to act on stage. It's tended to be the norm in that art form, and says a lot about representation, about changing perceptions of and attitudes toward masculinity in Japan, and in some ways redefines genre filmmaking in Japan. It's great to see that this has been an acclaimed film. I'm sure it will scoop the Academy Award next year. Mark my words. And it's a film that there's a lot been written about from various both domestic and international film festivals. It did well recently at the Tokyo Film Festival. It played to acclaim in September, I think, in the Busan Film Festival in South Korea, which is a significant point to stress, as the film's director, Sang-il Lee, is a Japanese man of Korean heritage, Korean descent, and someone whose place within Japanese cinema, I think, if it wasn't already secured through films like 69 and the more recent Rage, then it should certainly be secured with this film. Lee's a director who has often taken an innovative approach to Japanese genre cinema. He remade, for instance, Clint Eastwood's Unforgiven in Japan with Watanabe Ken, who also has a supporting role in this film and has worked with the director in Rage as well. And also he's often explored in a really dynamic way society, social development, social context. This film touches on the Japanese economic miracle and the dissolution thereof, and the context of a film like 69 with youths and an American sort of occupying presence similarly bespeaks this aspect of his work. So all around, this is a fascinating film, and you should beat a path to its door at your earliest convenience. So that's all for today, short and hopefully sweet. Comment down below, certainly if you've seen the film. Like and subscribe or don't. Follow me on X, AdamBingham01, or online at culturaljapan.com. And I'll speak to you the next time.